high-end, vintage fashion. This is Tokyo's Cat Street, and this is I Travel for Coffee. My name is Mike, and I'm on a mission to find the best coffee that this world has to offer. From coffee roasters to coffee shops and everything in between, this is I Travel for Coffee. Hello everybody and welcome to this edition of I Travel for Coffee, a very different edition coming to you today from Tokyo, Japan. More specifically, Cat Street. So what is Cat Street? Cat Street is about a half-mile stretch that connects Harajuku to the north to Shibuya in the south. This street is known for its high-end retailers as well as vintage wear. But it also offers quite a bit of coffee in that half-mile stretch. So today we're going to highlight 4 coffee shops here on Cat Street. Let's do this. All right, so what is Harajuku known for? Well, they are known for their youth fashion styles, trendy shops. You have some vintage, you have some high-end. And we are actually starting in Harajuku and we are working our way south to Shibuya, which is known for the Shibuya crossing, which is the most crowded in the world. All right, so our first stop of the day that is very close to Harajuku, in fact, you are just a stone's throw from Harajuku, is Streamer Coffee Company. So we're gonna go in, we're gonna check it out, see what they got. Let's go. So we are at Streamer Coffee Company here in Harajuku, making our way down to Shibuya on Cat Street. And this is the first coffee shop of the day here. I'm super excited to try this. They are a coffee roaster right here on Cat Street. This is a very small location. You just kind of walk in and you'll see that in the footage. It's just got a little area that you stand, but from what I hear, it's got some good coffee. Okay, so I went with an Americano today, and the reason I did that was I want to kind of keep it in line with the pour-overs and the classic coffee taste that I've been having here, because I feel like that's the right thing to do, just to keep it on the track of what Tokyo and Japan are really good at, and that is just your straight classic of a coffee. Now, this place does make lattes. They do a number of different types, so yeah, they're probably popular for that as well. But for me today, we're doing an Americano, and I'm sure the lattes and the cappuccinos are beautiful. All right, here we go with that first coffee sip. That is hot. That is very, very hot. And mind you, it has been in the 90s every day that I have been in Tokyo and Japan in general, and I just keep drinking hot coffee, and I think people think I'm insane because pretty much every drink you see coming out of these places are iced. Okay, so this is definitely a dark roast Americano. In that first sip, I could tell that it was a dark roast just going in, but now that I've gotten the chance to take the lid off and drink it a little bit more, this is definitely a dark roast Americano. So what's interesting about this is a lot of times dark roasts just give you a robust dark flavor. This one's packed with flavor. You can taste all the different notes of the coffee in here. This is a really well done dark roast. So whoever roasted this, kudos to them. This is a really tasty cup of coffee, as everyone has been so far in Japan. All right, so Streamer Coffee Company, what do we give them? What is their overall score? What do we think about this very dark Americano? Well, first and foremost, I enjoy it. I love the fact that the flavors are coming out in this. It is actually a really decent cup of coffee. I would give Streamer Coffee Company, first score of the day today, an 8.6. This is a good cup of coffee, 8.6. Streamer Coffee Company, if you're anywhere near Harajuku, this is your closest on Cat Street. Check out Streamer. Let's move on to the next one. All right, so we are just leaving Streamer Coffee Company and we are heading south towards Shibuya on Cat Street. So that was a really cool place. Again, just a small walk-in to grab a cup of coffee, which many of them are here in Tokyo. All right, so the next coffee shop that we are heading to is not directly on Cat Street, but it is a little bit off. So you have to make just a small detour to check out coffee shop number 2 here on Cat Street in Tokyo. Okay, so up a small alley off of Cat Street is taking us to our second coffee location here in Tokyo on Cat Street, and that is Cafe Reissue. So we're almost there. Let's go check it out. So super interesting experience here. As you can see, we got our very own I Travel for Coffee art here at Cafe Reissue, and they are known for their 2D and 3D different types of lattes that they make, and that's really the draw to this place. This isn't really somewhere where we're looking at an amazing just cup of coffee for taste or anything. It's truly about getting this art, and it's something that they're very good at in Japan, and I wanted to have on this channel one way or another. So we're going to go in, we're going to give this a try anyway, and I'll let you know what we think.
Yes.
I feel really bad destroying that. I actually do, but that's actually a good latte. They're using chocolate to draw on there with, and I wondered what that was whenever I was watching, but that is actually just chocolate, so it's kind of like a mocha. So it's not a bad cup of coffee. It's actually decent, but the art takes it to that next level, and that's truly what this is about. So what do we give them here today? I will give this an 8.8. 3. It is a really cool place. If you are anywhere in this area of Tokyo on Cat Street, you should come here and check this out and try this. This is a unique experience, and it's something that I'm sure you're gonna like. So super unique experience right off of Cat Street here in Tokyo. Cafe Reissue. They do a super cool job in there making lattes with 3D and 2D art. As you can see, they put the I Travel for Coffee logo on the coffee, and I thought that was super neat. I knew they did animals and faces, but I didn't know that they would basically do whatever you have. You bring in a picture and they will put it on a cup of coffee for you. So it is about 1,600 yen to do that. So depending on the exchange rate, you're paying a premium to have that done, but it is about the experience. Again, it wasn't really like a go-to coffee shop as far as like coffee, but this is an experience, and I thought it was super cool to showcase this side of Japan and the cool things that they continue to do with coffee. So Cat Street has a series of alleys that cut down off of it that also have some really cool vintage shops and some high-end shops as well. So this is a fashion district here in Tokyo. We are not too far from our third coffee location here on Cat Street, and we are going to be approaching it rather quickly, and this is one that I'm pretty excited to check out. All right, so in order to continue down Cat Street, you will have to go across a pedestrian bridge that takes you over Meiji Jinju Shrine Main Road, so basically taking you to the shrine. It is a very large intersection, so you go over top of it and then down the other side. All right, so after crossing the pedestrian bridge, you are not far at all from our third coffee location here on Cat Street in Tokyo, and that is Chop Coffee on Cat Street. Alright, so at Chop Coffee here on Cat Street in Tokyo, Japan, this is a really cool place. This is actually a larger establishment than some of the other ones that we've been to. There's actually a room in there to sit down, there's room out here to sit down, and yeah, it's a really different formatted coffee shop than the rest of the ones that we have visited. So as you could see, we did not go with the pour over because that's not what was recommended to us. He recommended that we get a latte, that the espresso is kind of what they're known for here at this establishment. So Chop Coffee, we're going in for our first taste. Now that is a delicious roast right there. Going in for some more. That is a chocolatey forward espresso that they are using here at Chop. I have not had a coffee yet in Japan that has this taste. This is very Americanized, and I don't mean anything bad against that. It's just a very Americanized type of coffee, but it's really good. Like, the roast of this coffee is delicious. So once in a while you have a coffee that is so good that you say, I could probably drink 2 or 3 of these. And that's a rare thing. It's a rare thing whenever you're done with one and you're like, man, I think I could get another one. This has that taste. It is just a very, very classic chocolatey taste. And being in Japan, I'm so used to pour-overs at this point. I'm so used to the flavors popping in ways that I've never had, that this is like a little bit of a welcoming experience back into the latte world, and a really good one at that. The individual that's working in there, again, one-man show, and he's doing a fantastic job. This is chopped coffee. Let's take a couple more sips, and let's give this a rating. What do we give chopped coffee here on Cat Street in Tokyo? This is a 9.1, so a 9.1. This is a really good cup of coffee. In fact, if I were anywhere on Cat Street and I wanted coffee, this is the one I'd be heading back to. So we still have one more location to hit up, and we're gonna head there directly right now. Let's go. Okay, we are leaving Chopped Coffee right now, and we are heading back down Cat Street all the way to the Shibuya end, where we will find our 4th and final coffee shop of the day. So I think that it is definitely common to say around every corner is a different Tokyo. And since being here for a little over a week now, and exploring different sections of Tokyo, I will tell you that that is absolutely true. Everywhere you go in Tokyo seems to take on a different characteristic. It's a different city in different areas. You go from high-end to small alleys and small shops to malls underground that go on and on and on forever into their subway systems. Tokyo is a massive city, and it has so much to offer. All right, so we have reached our 4th and final coffee destination here on Cat Street in Tokyo, and that is Sadai Coffee Roasters. So we're gonna go in, we're gonna check it out, and I'm gonna take you with me. Let's go. right, so we are at Sadai Coffee Roasters here in Tokyo on Cat Street, and we have a pour over of a Colombian coffee. And so far, Colombian has been super good here in Japan. They are sourcing some really, really good coffee out of Colombia and making great pour overs. So let's see what we have. Let's go for that first sip. That's really, really good. That is a fruity coffee. Again, it tastes just like it smells. It is perfectly poured over. This is, again, an amazing pour over cup of coffee. There's just nowhere else that coffee pops the way it does whenever it comes to a pour over like Japan. It's just something in the art of it all is just absolutely amazing. Everything is weighed out perfectly, and it really, really brings that flavor straight out. So good. There is an awesome wall here where they are putting pictures of customers up. I'm gonna go ahead and sign the photo that I took and hang it on the wall. All right, so Sadai Coffee Roasters here on Cat Street in Tokyo. What is the final score? What do we think about the cup of coffee we have? It's amazing. Best coffee on Cat Street, 9.6. Again, Sadai Coffee on Cat Street, 9.6. Check it out. All right, so just leaving Sadai Coffee Roasters here on Cat Street in Tokyo, Japan. That was one of the best pour overs I have had on the trip. Again, a Colombian coffee. Colombian coffee is blowing my mind here in Japan. They are sourcing some really flavorful, really, really good coffees. But yep, last stop of the day and the best one of all, Sadai Coffee Roasters here on Cat Street is today's winner on I Travel for Coffee. So I hope you enjoyed today's I Travel for Coffee. This was an interesting one to do. Only a half-mile section of street, grabbing 4 different coffees off of it, and hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, please like, subscribe, follow along down below. I would love to continue making more of this and bring you awesome coffee shops all around the world. As always, coffee connects us. It brings us together. Sit down with somebody, have a cup of coffee, and just talk for a while. This is I Travel for Coffee. See you, everybody.